This was Saturday, July 31st, 2010. I was participating in a one-day festival called Raleigh Wide Open. It took place on our main street in downtown Raleigh called Fayetteville Street. I was doing a 4x5 foot painting, and we had a really good day. Lots of people were in a good mood. The weather was slightly rainy all day long, but honestly that was better than the 95 or 100 degrees that it's been most of the time lately. So people were in a good mood. I had a great time interacting with friends old and new. Saw dozens of friends, acquaintances. Had a great time talking to people. There's the photograph I took at the beginning of the day of the view. Early in the day there weren't very many people on the street. I promise the street was packed most of the day, and I try to reflect that in my painting. It's Fayetteville Street, and I think I've probably painted Fayetteville Street more than any person alive, or dead for that matter. So it helps to have painted it before, but probably 20 or 30 times throughout the course of my painting I had to walk out to the middle of the street and view the scene. I couldn't see what I was painting when I stood in front of the canvas, so I had to turn around and walk out. It turned out to be a pretty good technique because very many times I got to look at my painting from a distance of 20 or 30 feet, and that really helped me with my drawing. We just skipped ahead several stages a minute ago, as you can see. I'm just about finished with the acrylic stage of the painting here, and ready to go, as I usually do, to oil on top of the acrylic. It was raining slightly, so I actually pulled my easel up under an awning that is outside one of the buildings there. That's what you see behind me, people walking by along the sidewalk that's covered. And anytime the rain got a little harder, that area would fill up. But very often throughout the day there would be fairly good crowds of people standing watching me. And I've left a little bit of that in the video so that you can see the people interacting with me. I just switched over to oil here. So now I've mixed up my oil paints and am doing more detail, getting the color just right, getting values exactly the way I want them. I've spoken before about painting with two hands, but if you haven't heard it, I'll give a brief explanation. For one thing, I'm in a hurry whenever I paint. Believe it or not, you can paint faster with two hands than you can with one. But the main reason I do it is because it keeps me, I think, operating out of the right side of my brain, keeps me thinking creatively, keeps me loose, helps keep me from getting tight and illustrative or illustrator-like, keeps me painting like an artist. So I do it off and on quite a bit throughout the day. Late in the day, I decided to make the painting rain. Before that, I had been trying to envision perhaps a sunny day, but a couple friends came along, we talked about it, and actually I asked for their opinion, we debated and decided, yeah, I think reflection of water on the pavement and umbrellas would make it a good painting. And I'm so glad that I got that input because I really think it made the painting. Here I am doing my first umbrella. Now I have to go back and do bunch more. The reflection of the people in the pavement makes it look like, oh, watch this, I love this girl. She goes by once and comes back for a curtain call. I decided not, she wasn't the only one that hammed in front of the camera, but I decided to leave her in the edit. Just to give you some, in fact, there she is again, you see her? Anyway, that was a lot of fun. I love talking to the kids. It's just a great time. Anytime that I turn around in this video, I think pretty much every time I'm smiling, and there's a reason for that. I'm just having the time of my life. I love being out where people are, love interacting, love talking, and painting at the same time. And what you can't hear, because I'm doing this in fast motion, is that I've got my music playing on a sound system right there beside me, underneath me all day long. And the atmosphere that is created by the combination of my music and my painting is really delightful, and people enjoy it a lot. Hey, just a word about my easel. It's a Sonya easel distributed by Jerry's Artorama that I've done a lot of videos for. And I modified it. I added a box to the back in which a marine battery sits, and the battery runs my sound system and my lights after the sun goes down. I don't think there's any part of this video after dark, but it's really fun. When the sun goes down, it gets a little bit quieter. And there's a dear friend. A lot of hugging going on when I do a festival in downtown Raleigh. I think that's the only hug that was officially left in the video. Great to see Josh there. I leave my people pretty abstract. I just give them a blush of color, a little bit of flesh tone perhaps, and let them be fairly abstract. The very last thing I did is go back and pop some of the values, hit some of the lights just a little bit, make sure there's enough of a glow going on in the painting. Here I am signing the painting, and just for fun there was a good crowd of people standing around, so as soon as I finished the painting I stood up and took a bow. That was a lot of fun. And again, music by Gintis Abarius. Please visit his website and buy his CDs. Dear friend of mine, take a look at his website. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it very much. Bye-bye.